Welcome back to another episode of Kinetic Crystal. I'm Kinetic Crystal and I'm here to make learning fun. In today's episode, we are going to be making our very own bouncy ball. What does making a bouncy ball have to do with science? There is so much going on. It's complicated, it's complex. We're gonna learn new big words. Are you ready to have some fun? Oh yeah, I'm an actual scientist. Let's get our materials together. For today's experiment, you're gonna need borax, which is something I had to go look for. It's in the detergent aisle at a grocery store, Walmart, Target. You only need 1 tablespoon. This was the only size I could find. You'll also need some glue, cornstarch, half a cup of warm water, 2 mixing bowls, and I also have 2 spoons to mix those with, and whatever color you want your ball to be, get some food coloring. When we make our bouncy ball, we're actually making an elastomer. And I'm sure you're asking, what is an elastomer? Well, an elastomer is a rubbery solid, kind of like the tires on your bicycle or rubber bands. Those are both examples of elastomers. And our bouncy ball will be an elastomer too. How we are able to make this is because borax is going to react with our glue mixture, which causes the polymers, which are long chains of molecules, to stick together. The borax is actually making a reaction that does something called cross-linking, and those cross-links is what's going to form the bond and allow it to bounce. Because of that elasticity, that's what's causing it to squish, and then that force bounces it up off the table. So not only is it making it round, it's also causing the reaction for it to actually bounce and not just hit and go splat. All right, let's see if we can actually make this happen in real life, in my real life. And hopefully yours too when you do it along with me. Let's make an elastomer. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do to make our bouncy ball slash elastomer is we're going to combine 1 tablespoon of our borax with our half a cup of warm water. And it'll just dissolve. All right, we're gonna set this bowl aside. Now, in a new bowl, we're going to mix our glue and our cornstarch. So we need 2 tablespoons of glue and a tablespoon of cornstarch. I'm gonna do the cornstarch first because it's dry, and then we'll use the same spoon for the glue because I only have 1 spoon. So again, we're gonna make sure it's level. And now our glue, it's gonna get messy. Oh my goodness, it's gonna take a while to squeeze out. I'm not sure if I like the smell of borax. Okay, 1 tablespoon. And then we need 1 more. The borax also has a caution on it to not get it near your eyes, which none of these things should be near your eyes. And there's our other tablespoon of glue. Scrape it all out. Set that aside, mix those together. So as you can see, try to mix it as well as you can. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a few drops of, this is mixing quite nicely, so I have a nice consistent mixture. And let's add a few drops. I'm choosing black because I kind of want it to be gray, and I haven't used this color yet, so why not? But I thought a gray ball might be fun. I'm gonna put 3 drops. We can always add more. Mix that in. Woo! So now you see some very light gray. I like it. Now that we have our color mixed, we're going to add it to our borax water, the glue. See, my borax water is pretty dissolved. I'm gonna take that spoon out. And now we're gonna put our glue mixture, and try to see if I can do this towards you, into the bowl. Just trying to really scrape it. And then you wanna get in there with your hands, mix it together. Start rolling it, continue mixing, rolling, and it starts forming. So the water doesn't get absorbed into the ball, it just is causing that reaction. The borax mixing with the glue is forming it to make it stick together. Those polymers cross-linking. Let's see if we can get it solid enough to bounce. And remember, we're not gonna touch our eyes or put our hands in our mouth after this experiment until we wash our hands. My arms are getting tired. Do you think it's gonna bounce? I don't think it's solid enough yet. It kind of bounced. Did y'all see that? So you just gotta work it for a while. I now have the ball. It bounced! It did! It's bouncing! And dunk it a little bit more just because it's sticky again. But I think the drying helps. Now, of course, it's not gonna bounce like a bouncy ball you get at the store, but you've made it, or I made it! Alright, well, I hope you learned something. I hope you try it. And just be patient. Just keep rolling, keep mixing. And soon you can kind of feel it get a little tough, and it gets a little tougher, and then you'll know. See you next time on Kinetic Crystal. Bye.